Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. Today we're going to be talking Chanel price increase. Now I know I've just posted a Chanel price increase video like 2 days ago, but guess what? I've got some intel directly from my intel that works directly at Chanel. The price increase, it's official. It's coming on the 5th of March, but here's the twist, you guys. There's something I didn't tell you. Well, actually, there's something I told you that was wrong. Subscribe to my channel before we get to it. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. superdacob all spelled together there as well. Thank you to my patrons and members who have already pledged. Let's get straight to it, you guys. So remember I told you in my other video, and be sure to check out my other video for the price increase. I mean, it is like a 40-minute video, but there's a lot of interesting juicy information in there, and also a lot of psychology in there when it comes to Chanel bags and buying luxury goods in general. So you might want to check that video out. But what I erroneously, and here we're doing the errata corrige, so we are correcting the mistake. What I erroneously said in that video was that only minis, 19s, wallets on chain, cocoa handles, maybe the Gabrielle and the boy bags are going up in price. But I said that the timeless classics, double flaps, and the 255s, you know, the icons, are not going to receive a price increase. Well, that was a terrible mistake. I actually fell off the clouds when I heard today from my intel directly from Chanel telling me that indeed on the 5th of March, even the classics are going up in price, meaning what I'm showing you here in this video are several bags. You can see here on the side of me the Square Mini, which has become a timeless classic, and I explained why in one of my previous videos, because, you know, the Square Mini and the Rectangular Mini were not considered timeless classics. They are now. So we have the Square Mini, and then we have the Rectangular Mini, which we knew were going up in price. Now we have the small double flap timeless classic, the classic size timeless classic, or the medium, the jumbo double flap timeless classic, the maxi timeless classic double flap, the 255 mini, the 255 classic reissue standard size, the 255 reissue large and double flap, and the 255 reissue maxi. Yes, all of them are going up in price. Shooketh much? Yeah, quite shooketh, to be honest with you, because, I mean, they just received a price increase a short while ago, like towards the end of the year, 2021. Now we're in March of 2022, and I just received the news now that these, all of the bags are going up in price. They are not going to keep out of the price increase the timeless classics and the 255 reissues. Now, they've received a price increase towards the end of last year, but the minis and the wallets on chain skipped a price increase. And this is something I also mentioned in my other video. And so, you know, we were all speculating that this time around, the price increase is going to touch or affect those bags that skipped the price increase at the end of last year. Well, that was a mistake, because looky, eggs and cookie, we are back to it. The bags that skipped the price increase last year, this is confirmed, you guys. By now, this is the sad confirmation. So I'm filming this video not during a live stream, because I want to get it out there to you guys before the 5th of March in case you are still looking for one of these bags and you want to get them before the next price increase. Now, the details on each price specifically, I do not have them yet, but what I can confirm to you is that in Great British pounds, the medium, or we could call it the classic timeless classic double flap, or the medium double flap timeless classic, is going to go up to 7,000 pounds. Well, it's going to jump to 6,990 pounds. Right now, it's around about 6,400, 6,500. So it's going to receive a price increase of around 400 to 450 pounds. That is a major price increase, because if you translate into dollars, that's around about $1,000 of a price increase after they've just received a price increase. So the medium timeless classic double flap is going to cost you $7,000 in UK pounds. Well, I mean, at this point, we are in that, Birkin and Kelly territory. We already knew we were, but now we really, really were there. We have a Rivethith, you guys. And let me show you, I got this little map, you want to call it, a leveler of prices of Chanel medium classic flaps from Reddit. So do not take my word for the exact numbers, but more or less that's what the numbers were and are. So look at this. Chanel medium classic flap price development from Reddit. We got from the 50s. Now, obviously, this, is not completely correct. The timeless classic double flap did not exist in the 50s. It was the 255. But I guess, since the 255 in the classic size, or as they call it here, the medium size, has the same price today as... So the classic size of the medium, the classic size of the small 255 is in reality the same price as the medium double flap. So technically they're both called classic size. Chanel does not label them as medium. If you go to the Chanel website, you're going to notice that the Chanel Timeless Classic double flap in this particular size is just called the classic. And the 255 reissue in that size is just called the classic 255. So all of the other sizes are given a name connotation next to them, like either small or large or maxi. But this particular size is just called like the standard size. Okay, so if we're going to talk about it as a standard size, even though here erroneously it's listed as a medium when it's not, it has the same price. The 255 reissue has the same exact price as the so-called medium classic flap. So if we're going to go back into the 50s and we see, comparatively speaking, we see a price of $220, well, that is intended for the 255, not for the Timeless Classic double flap, pardon me. And then we go to the 90s. Look at that. In 1990, we got $1,150. Then plus tax. 2005, $1,650. 2009, $2,695. 2010, $2,850. And you can see, Then it goes to $3,900 for the medium, $4,400 just a year after that. 2 years after that, in 2014, the price jumps to $4,900. Then in 2017, the price jumps to up to $5,300. In 2018, $5,600. 2019, $5,800. 2020, $6,500. And this is where the big jump begins as the lockdown begins, as, huge shift and change in the health of the world and traveling happens. That's when these huge price increases kick in. So 2020, we jump from $5,800 to $6,500. And now the craziness begins. From January 2021, $6,800 price tag. Then July 2021, from $6,800 we jump to $7,800. And then November of 2021, we jump up another $1,000 to $8,800. That is just in November. That's the last price increase I was talking to you about that just happened a couple of months ago. Hence, we thought the classics are going to skip a price increase this time around. But no. After November, now we're going to receive another more or less $1,000 price increase in March, on exactly the 5th of March of 2022. So I guess we can expect a price tag to be around $9,800. I mean, this is insane, you guys. So you can see in 2021, the bag received a $2,000 price, $2,300 price increase in just 1 year. So I couldn't help but wonder, as Carrie Bradshaw would say, what is the price increase going to look like this year for these bags? Do you guys think that Chanel is going to manage to squeeze in to 2022 2 major classic bag price increases, 3 major classic bag price increases, or are we going to go for 4 major classic bag price increases? And I'm saying this because, well, they're speeding up their price increase game. dramatically. And yes, last year they started already in January with the price increases. This year they waited until March. But there's enough time, if they wanted to increase these bags 4 times in a year. What do you guys think? Now, at this point, the bags just cost an exorbitant amount and it's a ridiculous price and nobody really cares anymore at this point because, I mean, it's just ludicrous what they're doing. My question is more so than, are we going to get 1, 2, 3, or 4 price increases? Oh my God, could you imagine if we got 5 price increases this year? But even more than that, my question is, why don't they just, and I was saying this a couple of years ago already, I was like, why don't you just increase these freaking prices by $5,000 and call it a day and quit torturing your clients, with the FOMO, with these strategic price increases that make people go crazy. And they do that on purpose, little by little. Even incrementally speaking, the price increases are big, but, they do them often because they want to just drive us nuts instead of being honest about it and say, hey, we want to have, comparatively speaking, the prices like Hermes does with their Birkins and Kellys, and we want to be close to that, and we want to be super desirable, and we don't want anybody to be able to buy our bags, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. We're going to reduce the quantity we produce, which they have. That has also been confirmed to me by my intel that they are producing way less Timeless Classics and 255s now. So why not just jump at that price, skip, for, what is it? Now it's $8,800. Well, then just charge them $15,000 and call it a freaking day and quit badgering us, Chanel, because this is really ridiculous. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video gets to you on time. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. Thumb up this video if you liked it. Follow me also on Instagram, superdacob backup, all spelled together. Also on my Chanel Instagram accounts, one is called Dacob CC, all spelled together, and the other one is called Coco C Privé, all spelled together. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.